I'm 103 years old, and I'm about to tell you something that will make every nutritionist in America lose their damn mind. I eat the exact same 4 foods every single day. No meat, no expensive supplements, and I have for the last 40 years. Let me tell you a secret. I've buried 7 doctors. They all told me I was eating wrong and pushed me to take isolated vitamin E pills to stay healthy. Well, I'm still standing here at 103 while they're all underground. And guess what? Science just proved those isolated vitamin E pills actually increase your cancer risk. You don't need expensive lab-made garbage. You just need 4 simple foods. People nowadays are so afraid of food. I look around and see grown adults counting macros, logging every single bite into tracking apps, and weighing everything on a little digital scale like they're running a drug operation. It's absolute nonsense. You are drowning in choices, trying to optimize something that doesn't need optimizing. I don't do any of that. I don't chase exotic superfoods from the rainforest, and I don't buy expensive green powders that taste like dirt. I just focus on 4 simple things that actually protect my cells from the inside out, and I eat them every damn day. No exceptions, no cheat days, no variety, no bullshit. Food number 1, half a cup of beans every single day. Lentils, black beans, chickpeas, I don't care. While you people are wasting your time arguing on the internet about whether carbohydrates or animal protein are the enemy, I am eating legumes at every meal. You want to know why? Because your body is a machine and it needs the right fuel. When you eat beans, they ferment in your colon and produce something called butyrate. This butyrate is the preferred food for the cells lining your gut. When those cells are well fed, they maintain their structural integrity and literally suppress abnormal, mutated cancer cells from growing. It's cheap, it's boring, and it keeps you alive. You can buy a bag of lentils for $2, and it will do more to protect your colon than any fancy meal plan. Food number 2, turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. I don't buy those $50 antioxidant pills from the health store. The whole supplement industry is a scam built on isolating compounds and stuffing them into capsules. Science just proved those isolated vitamin pills can actually increase your cancer risk, like how taking vitamin E pills was linked to an increase in prostate cancer. Instead, I put a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric and a pinch of black pepper into my warm food every day. You know why the pepper is there? It's not just to make it taste good. That black pepper increases the body's absorption of turmeric by 2,000%. Once it's in your system, it completely shuts down a switch in your cells called NF-kappa B. That is the master transcription factor that turns on inflammation and cancer cell growth. I shut it down every single day with a 50-cent spice, while people are out there spending half their paycheck on useless supplements. Food number 3, fresh garlic. I eat it at least 4 times a week, raw or lightly cooked. Not that processed powdered garbage you shake out of a plastic bottle. Real, fresh garlic. People think it's just a flavor accent. Wrong. Your gut is supposed to have bacteria. That's exactly how it works. Garlic actively feeds the good bacteria in your gut, the lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, and it completely crowds out the pathogenic strains that cause tumor-promoting inflammation. I keep my internal environment so fiercely protected that sickness doesn't even have a place to set up shop. Food number 4, unprocessed soy like tofu or edamame. I threw out red meat and processed meat decades ago. They tell you that you need to eat meat to be strong, but processed meat is practically guaranteed to destroy the DNA in your colon. The nitrosamines and hemi-iron compounds in that meat directly damage your cells. Instead of eating things that rot my insides, I replaced meat completely with whole plants. Unprocessed soy provides my body with isoflavones, plant estrogens that protect my cells and reduce harmful hormonal stimulation. Every piece of food I put in my mouth has a job to do. You think eating beans, tofu, and garlic every day is boring? People ask me all the time, aren't you bored eating the same things? You know what else is boring? Being 103 years old and still able to walk, think, and take care of myself. You know what's really exciting? Being 60 years old, getting a cancer diagnosis, and needing 12 different medications just to get through the day. The problem isn't a lack of variety. The problem is a lack of real food. You want to live to see 100? Stop complicating it. Find your 4 foods, eat them every day, and move on with your life. Let me tell you about the biggest scam of the century, the multi-billion-dollar wellness industry. They've convinced you that you can isolate complex antioxidants from a plant, concentrate them in a lab, and stuff them into a $50 plastic bottle. It sounds like a great shortcut, right? It's complete garbage. When you isolate one compound, like vitamin E or beta-carotene, and take it at a massive pharmaceutical dose, you strip away the hundreds of natural cofactors, polyphenols, and fibers that came with it in the whole food. Your body looks at that isolated pill and doesn't even know how to use it the same way. Science literally showed us in major trials that those isolated vitamin pills actually increase cancer risk. The Adventists in Loma Linda don't get their protection from a bottle. They get it from the synergy of whole foods. Mother Nature doesn't make mistakes, and she certainly doesn't need some guy in a lab coat trying to optimize a damn bean. Now, I'm going to tell you the real secret. It's the one ingredient that almost no dietitian talks about, and the wellness industry will never try to sell you because they can't put a price tag on it. It's consistency. You people eat a bowl of lentils in January because you feel motivated by some New Year's resolution. And by February, you're back to eating processed garbage. That does absolutely nothing. I didn't eat beans and garlic because I read about some trendy new superfood. I ate them every single day for decades. Dr. Wareham in Loma Linda didn't just eat legumes once a week. He cooked his pot of beans every day for 50 years. One healthy meal won't create a miracle, but eating half a cup of beans every damn day for 10 years, that completely restructures your gut microbiome. It lowers your baseline for chronic inflammation and changes exactly how your body responds to cellular stress and disease. You don't need to reinvent your diet every 5 years. Find what works, eat it every day, and never stop. Now, I'm going to tell you something you're not going to like. The food is only half of it. You can eat your daily beans and turmeric, but if your spirit is rotten, you will still get sick. I've seen it happen. There was a guy down the street named Walter who read all the health books, ate clean, and did everything right, but he was dead at 68 from cancer. You want to know what actually killed him? Bitterness. He spent 40 years angry at his brother over some inheritance dispute, carrying that hate around like a backpack full of rocks. The cancer didn't kill Walter. The hate did. The cancer was just the method. Hate is poison, and you're the one drinking it. Here is what actually keeps you alive. It's having a damn reason to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. It's having a garden to tend or a great-granddaughter who calls you. You need real people to love, not internet followers, not likes on a screen, but real people who will sit with you when you're scared and tell you when you're being an idiot. And most importantly, you have to forgive people. I'm serious. Forgive them not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. I forgave my mother decades ago for being a hard, cold woman. Nothing changed about what she did, but everything changed about what I carried. I got lighter and I got free. I'm going to tell you something straight. You are wasting your life because you are always waiting. You're waiting to lose weight, waiting to have more money, and waiting for retirement to finally start living. You are waiting for someday. Let me tell you about someday. It doesn't exist. My friend Betty spent 40 years waiting to retire, but she died at 62, 2 years before she ever got the chance. Don't be Betty. Your body needs real food, and your heart needs real connection. That is the whole game. So, delete those damn calorie counting apps and stop buying garbage, expensive supplements. Right now, I want you to get up, open your pantry, go cook your pot of beans, and call the people you love. Do it today, not someday.